Hi everyone, welcome to another video, and in this video we are going to continue our subnetting playlist. In this video specifically we are going to subnet a class B address or class B subnet, actually not address, because we are now moved on to classless subnetting. Now basically classes doesn't matter, right? Basically we will start with the this concept of subnetting class B. And you can see that I have an IP address here and a subnet mask here. Now my goal is to identify the network ID for this, the broadcast ID for this, and maybe what can I put as a default gateway. So the first and last usable network addresses basically. Our goal is to find these three things. Now I will begin in any subnetting, as we saw in the last videos also. Like we'll start with our /20, which is our CIDR notation. So /20 means 20 ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 17, 18, 19, 20, and all of them will be zeros. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So basically 32 bits. We'll start with the network part. So the network part is this one here, and the host part is this one here. So as we saw in our last videos, that we will take network from here, which is divided. This will remain the same. So 182.10 will remain the same. These two octets will remain the same. Now the change will happen on this third octet, and the fourth octet is all for host. So now we'll start. So we have 4 ones, means 2 raised to power 4 network. 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. 16 networks we will be having in total. And the number of hosts per network will be 2 raised to power 8 plus 4, 12. 2 raised to power 12 will be our 4096, or you can calculate also hosts per subnet or per network, right? So 16 network and 4096 host per network. So this is our logic, 16 network and 4096 hosts per network. So yeah, now we can start with 0.0, which is, now we can basically give our network ID and broadcast ID and everything, or we can divide our network. So our subnet number 1 will be starting from 182.10.0.0, because these two will be fixed, and it will be starting from 0.0. And it will be adding 4096 addresses. Now the 4096 addresses mean 4096 addresses upon, if you do 256 means all of the network, all of the octet, if you combine, it will become something like 16, I guess so. It will become 16. It means we can do this 182.10.0.0 to 182.10.15.255, and the next network, which is subnet number 2, will start from 182.10.16.0, and it will go again 4096 host on this network as well. So 182.10.31.255. Now how it became 4096, if you are wondering. So 2 means if you go to 1.255, right? How much hosts there will be? 256. Then you will go 2.255. How many hosts? 256. Now you go to 3 dot, now 4 dot, 5 dot, 6 dot, 7 dot, 8, 9, and then 15. And all of them, when you combine 256, 256, 256, they will become 4096 if you combine 16, 16 rotations of 256. So 4096 will be divided into 15 different rotation of 256, not 15, 16 actually. So that's why we call it a 15.255, right? So from 16 the new network will start. So we have to confirm, like What is the network ID, broadcast ID, default gateway for this particular subnet? So it's 12.105. So 12.105 will fall under, I think, subnet number 1 only, because 182.10 will remain the same. Then .12 will fall under this subnet only. So the network ID which we will be having is 182.10.0.0. The broadcast ID will be 182.10.15.255. And the default gateway we can either give 182.10.0.1, which will be the first address, or 182.10.15.254, which will be the last address. So these two, any of them we can give as a default gateway, and network ID will be this, broadcast ID will be this. So I think now it is becoming more and more clear with these examples. If you haven't watched last 2 videos of this playlist, please watch them, because otherwise you won't understand this part, right? How we did this calculation, or how we did this one calculation. So please watch the last 2 videos of this playlist, then watch this subnetting class B. You will get to know like how does it work, right? So yeah, this is how it works, and it is actually becoming pretty easy. So you can either follow through this or follow through any other subnetting method. I think this one is the most easiest one which you can use in your Cisco examination. All the best for the exam and keep preparing. And maybe I will be coming with a subnetting class A example that will also remain the same, pretty much the same, but just we are going to cover that class A. And you can also send me your questions if you have any questions which you have stuck on during the preparation of subnetting, so we can discuss them in further videos. So you can put those questions in the comment section. So thanks for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and hit the like if you like this video, and I will see you in the next one. So take care and goodbye.